I miss this. The smell of smoke. What the fuck? Welcome back, dear viewers, after 1 month, because I'm guessing that's how long it's gonna been, to another episode of the online Campfire podcast. I am your host, Matt, and that's all that is important. How are you today?
Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
But yeah, my name is Matt. This is Flodoor over here. We have very successful YouTube channels, and we decided to do a podcast because, well, we have a lot of smart things to say. Now tell me, what's the debate you wanted to debate with me? I've been waiting 5 minutes for it.
Okay, the debate that I don't know if it's a real debate, but it's...
Backstory. I had to pick him up to go and record this podcast, and in the car he says, I have an interesting debate, or just like a topic for a podcast. And I was like, nice, tell me what it is. He didn't want to.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It would be actually funny if we both agreed on this, like from the instant.
Right,
that would be actually hilarious. But I've been playing Wukong lately.
Okay.
And a lot of people have been saying, oh, is this a Souls-like game? Oh, is it not a Souls-like game?
Okay.
Now, from my gameplay, from my perspective, it is very, very similar. I mean, it's the same game, but with monkey and with Chinese thingies as Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
And Jedi Fallen Order is Souls-like game.
What? Jedi Fallen Order
is a Souls-like game. It's categorized like that, yeah.
No, it's action-adventure.
It is an adventure game with the Souls-like, like, it's Souls-like. It's not a Souls game, it's like Souls-like because it has elements of it.
I don't think I agree. No, it's... no. Wukong is a difficult game, but it's not a Souls-like game. Same with the Jedi Fallen Order Survivor or whatever.
But what is the difference between... What makes Souls-like game Souls-like game?
You know, it's just how... It's gonna be kind of maybe weird, but how controls are made. Because in Souls-like... Like, you know, when you do a roll in a Souls-like game, you know you're doing a Souls-like game roll, you know? Again, the games are difficult, but is Wukong RPG?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it has RPG elements. It has a progression where you earn points and you attach them to shit. Yeah. Because
there's like a question, okay, is God of War 2018 Souls-like?
No, because it doesn't have that much difficulty. It has difficulty options, which is for an action game, it's like differently. Okay, Star Wars has also difficulty options, but Wukong doesn't have difficulty. It has one single difficulty.
Okay.
That's what makes it the same as Souls-like games. It has this whole bonfire thingy, like when you rest, all the enemies respawn. It has that kind of thing. The bosses are like very hard, and they are very frequent, more frequent than in Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
It's like you play for 15 minutes, you get to boss, and there's a huge boss fight. Then you go for 15. No. It's basically a boss raid game.
Well, okay.
It's basically like that.
To be fair, I haven't played Wukong, and I didn't even look at any gameplay. I know like 3 minutes of gameplay because I'm saving myself for that special night. But I don't think. Okay, let's go back to Jedi Fallen Order because that's what we both played, and. Now I'm thinking, is that a Souls-like? Because Fallen Order basically like took aspects of like 20 different games, just mashed it all together.
It has the exploration part like Souls-like games.
Kind of, yeah. But the thing with Souls-like games is that you technically can walk throughout the whole map. Of course, in like Dark Souls and stuff like that, you will get stopped because you will get power creep. In Elden Ring, you can basically just explore it in a single gecko. You will not have fun, but you can try.
Yeah.
So with Fallen Order, okay, you can't technically explore the entire map because, for example, if you go to Dathomir at the beginning, you cannot complete Dathomir until you unlock, I think it's a double jump or something, which is like 10 hours into the game. So it kind of stops you. As well as it's much more linear with the story, which I'm guessing Wukong is as well.
Yeah, Wukong is also. I mean, Dark Souls is basically, it's the same. It has a linear progression other than Elden Ring, because Elden Ring you can go in whichever direction you want. You can also with Dark Souls, but Dark Souls has its like linear path, as well as Lies of P. Lies of P also has its linear path, and that is a Souls-like game.
I don't know. It's kind of weird because the only other Souls-like games that people universally say it's like, oh, that's Souls-like, or actually two of them is Neo and Lies of P. So it's super difficult to like still concretely say, okay, that's kind of like a Souls-like game.
Yeah, because these games, okay, they're more narratively driven, like Jedi Fallen Order and Wukong. They're like narratively driven, but the aspects of that game are very, very much inspired by Dark Souls. Like all the leveling system and stuff. It doesn't have that much of a difficulty when it comes to punishing you for death. Like, for example, when you die in Wukong, you don't lose all your points.
Dang, that's nonsense.
It's not like Dark Souls. When you die, you lose all of your souls that you haven't used for your leveling and shit. But yeah, from all other aspects, from the boss fights, from rolling, there's only rolling is in Wukong. You can jump, but it sucks ass. But there's like you can't even parry in Wukong though.
You can't parry.
You can't parry. There is one magic ability where you can like parry, but it's like.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not the default parry that you use in Dark Souls and stuff like that. And in Star Wars, you can also parry and stuff. It is a mixture. It's like, oh, the exploration system, like you have to unlock this to go that. You can also say that, oh, it's a Souls-like Metroidvania.
Metroidvania. Okay, it's definitely like action adventure. I mean, the developers said like it's action.
That is.
I think officially the developers did say, no, this is gonna be an action adventure type game. This is not gonna be a Souls-like.
Yeah, but people are comparing it to God of War.
I think that's the best kind of comparison, because God of War, again, if you play it on God of War, difficulty is incredibly difficult, and if you want to pluck out your hair, but you know, it's not Souls. Like God of War is not Souls.
Yeah, it's not. But it doesn't have these elements like for bonfires and stuff like that.
Yeah, like cancer, like pure concentrated cancer.
Yeah, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have like the Actually, that's the only. It doesn't have that gameplay and control fluidity like the Wukong has. I mean, it's just a personal like debate and stuff, and I'm really confused because I'm not really sure. Because I played both Jedi games, and I'm playing Wukong, and I played a little bit of Lies of P, and I'm like, Lies of P and Wukong are very like similar, yeah. Because Lies of P is also very linear. You know?
Yeah, it is.
It is a story-driven game.
But it's definitely a Souls-like game.
Yeah, but it's definitely a Souls-like game, and that's what I'm really like weirded out, because Lies of P is, and this one is not. Yeah. I mean, okay, the developer said that this one is not. That's when EA says, "Oh, FIFA is not free, pay to win." I mean, are they really saying the truth? I mean, although I have to give kudos to Wukong developers, because they're coming actually from a very weird background, because all they did from like till now is mobile games. And this is their first. That's the same shit that the Avalanche made when the Avalanche made the Harry Potter, like Hogwarts Legacy. They made mobile games, and they went and made like a banger of a game.
I mean, this is the first AAA Chinese game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's no AAA Chinese games.
Because they all work for Timo and AliExpress and stuff?
Yeah. Because there are some like big Chinese games, like Genshin, but it's Chinese, right? Or Korean?
I think that's Korean. I don't know.
Dang, I know we had with editor Matt, we had this content, and then he clowned on us because we didn't know.
I mean, when you look at all the microtransactions and shit, I would say that it is Korean.
Dang, you know what? I'm gonna Google this because we need to know.
Just Google it.
Chinese, yeah.
It is Chinese.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
I knew because I thought it was Korean, because it does have a Korean aesthetic, like how.
Definitely.
But then I know. Marimu was like, "No, you dumb fucks! It's Chinese." And definitely. Chinese. Yeah, I know why.
Goddamn.
But you know, Wukong. Yeah, do you think it will be Game of the Year?
Maybe because of the. Maybe it will be, but all of the like issues, the launching issues. There were a lot of performance issues and stuff. I mean, the game is beefy when you look at it. There's a bunch of shit going on. There's a lot of like, whenever you're fighting like King Vanguard, he's an awesome fucking boss. People are also bitching about King Vanguard. King Vanguard is easy boss. People are dying.
First boss?
What?
Is it the first boss?
No, it's a tiger boss. It's like it's in a second chapter, something like that. he is difficult, but he's not that hard as people are telling it. Anyway, I'm going off the topic. But he has a lot of fur on him because he's a tiger.
Of course.
And basically, there is a lot of physics going on when it comes to fur and shit. And there are a lot of particles, especially when you're like, there's one bear fight also, and he's like, everything is on fire and shit, and all of the particles are making my PC fucking melt.
That sounds amazing.
I'm playing on middle. I'm playing on
medium settings.
Medium settings, yeah, which is like fucking weird. I mean, but the game is beefiest, and it looks very, very good. So I understand why there's so much performance issues and stuff, but from all of the other perspectives, like when it comes to story, when it comes to gameplay and shit, it's really, really good. I mean, I'm playing on Chinese dub, because English dub sucks ass. It's very cringe. It's very cringe.
That's like Stellar Blade.
Yeah, I started playing it on English dub, but then I was like, holy shit, this is cringe.
Is Jackie Chan Wukong in Chinese dub? Jackie Chan is dub.
If yes, hell yeah, but he's not. I'm so disappointed.
Man. But then, and you know, there's another debate that's been going on Twitter. I saw. Is
all the great debates. All the great debates are going on Twitter.
It's Wukong versus Kratos. Who would win? And there is a definitive answer.
Wukong versus Kratos. I mean, they're both gods. Although in Wukong, no, I'm not gonna spoil. There is one spoiler at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That will make you like, huh? I was scammed. That's why a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I was scammed because of Wukong."
Okay, why? I kind of want to know.
It's the first cinematic, basically, in the game.
There is an interesting meme. There's a shot of Kratos with like the blade of Olympus through his stomach, and there's like a caption like Kratos, Atreus, did we beat Wukong? And then Atreus says, no, that was a clone he made out of his ass hair.
Yeah, because he has the ability, he can like transform shit.
He can make
his hair and
stuff.
He
can make a clone out of his hair, and then his clones have the same ability to make clones, so you can basically have an infinite number of like galaxy busting monkeys. So yeah, Kratos cannot win. No, Wukong.
Yeah, Wukong can beat his ass.
Wukong isn't only immortal; he's immortal to the 10th degree.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because he ate some fruit that makes him immortal, and he didn't just like eat a single fruit that makes him immortal. He ate like 20 fruits that make him immortal. So
just like me. He also a monkey who likes to eat. That's amazing.
Thanks. So yeah.
So basically, what Wukong would beat Kratos' ass?
Absolutely. Wukong can probably solo like everything and anything.
Can he kill Superman though?
Yeah.
He can kill Superman
easily.
Wow. Okay.
Again, because Wukong has like because it's it's mythos, so it's like I'm sure that like you can technically also like say, but it's also dumb because then again. Superman, you can say that, oh man, Superman can bench press a galaxy, because, he
But this monkey can't. But he can make a lot of clones of himself.
That can bench press guys. Although there is also some crazy feat, because I watched the video, like, way back in the day.
Crazy feat? Is it stinky?
No, it's just crazy. Not all crazy people stink, okay?
Oh, okay.
I gave you a bad impression. But yeah, because there are some crazy statements of him also like picking up a planet Earth with like his finger or something like that. I don't know. Wukong is crazy. That's basically he's literally one of the most powerful beings like ever, and you can kill him.
Yeah,
because he is immortal.
Yeah, he's basically amazing. I mean, I love Wukong. I love all the Journey to the West and stuff. It's fucking amazing.
So you like Son Goku, who is based on
No,
Wukong,
I don't like this Dragon Ball. No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but that's actually a really cool debate, actually.
But yeah, power scaling is insane because authors don't know how powerful their like beings are. Because, for example, like Goku, he has some crazy feats. Like when he fought like
some crazy feats.
Crazy feet.
What crazy feet? Why am I thinking about feats? Do I have a food fetish if I think about feats when you say feet?
Yeah, like
not features.
This wasn't even the first. It wasn't even the first instance. But yeah, because there's like when he like fought like a god, when that was in the beginning of the new series. He's become infinitely more stronger in the sense like they clashed with their fists and it like the shockwaves could be felt, like, not throughout the whole galaxy, not throughout the whole universe, all the way to freaking heaven.
Holy shit.
And then by the end of the series, which is still not the strongest Goku has ever been, because the manga goes even further, beyond, is that when he powered up to Ultra Instinct, he shook the entire infinite void, which is infinite, so he can shake infinity.
Holy shit.
But then again, he can only lift like 100,000 tons, which is not even a planet.
Wow.
So it's like...
what a loser. He's not even powerlifting.
No, he's not. He's really good at screaming.
Eddie Hall would beat the shit out of Goku.
Oh my lord, there's been drama with him, I think, recently. I mean, recently, like a month ago.
Yeah, probably.
Oh man, but yeah, MrBeast drama. It's been oddly quiet.
Not again.
It's been oddly quiet. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. He hasn't responded because he's waiting for the third video, and the third video is not coming out.
I think it's gonna come out like 2 days, 3 days.
Wait, really? Like next week? Mm-hmm. Holy shit! Yeah, probably.
Wait, hold on, it might be already out.
Yeah, it's probably out like to this episode. So we're gonna react to it in the next episode, though.
Yeah, because
if it's gonna be actually juicy.
Because I also want to hear his response, because there is a little bit with Chandler, because he
he turned to God. Yeah. I've seen that like one of videos. I mean, the real action figures.
Hello, can you? No. But yeah, I was like, okay, that happened. But
I mean, all of the alcoholics and addicts like turn to God because they put him in those camps. Like, I was about to say, what?
Camps? What the fuck?
I mean, not camps, the rehabilitation. And
rehabilitation camps?
I mean, yeah, I don't know how do you call them. But most of them, in the Croatia, especially in the American, those like countries, they are provided by church most of the time. So they have these things where they actually like are turning to God and prayers and stuff like that instead of like doing drugs and shit. I mean, which is actually okay because they're fixing their problem.
Yeah, but absolutely.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. But yeah, most of them turn out to be like very weird about religion. For example, I mean, it's kind of wholesome. Like Chandler is saying prayers and stuff on the TikTok. It's cute.
Bible passages.
Yeah, but then you have like Stoka, like a Croatian rapper, who was doing crack, like a whole lot of crack. He was addicted. Basically, he destroyed.
Yeah, I also love cracking video games.
But he came very, very obsessed with it to the point where people were like, "What the hell, dude?"
What does that have to do with church?
It can, like, in these camps on rehabilitation, it can turn people like either very wholesome or
he's
very weird.
He's obsessed with church.
Yeah,
I thought he got obsessed with crack.
No, not crack.
Imagine going to the rehabilitation center and be like, you know what, these drugs are actually kind of even more awesome now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that would actually be fun.
Oh, but yeah, I mean.
But Chandler, everyone was like, oh, he's not friends with MrBeast anymore. He has done, like, Jimmy has done something to him. No, he did not, basically.
I mean, he gave him a lot of money so he can smoke weed and crack. So
yeah, basically, yeah. But he went on and got married, and he lives his life peacefully.
Chandler is married?
Yeah, he got married.
When?
I don't know. Not so long ago. That's what the drama actually was, because Jimmy wasn't on the pictures of his wedding, and people were like, oh, where's Jimmy? And apparently they were like, oh, they're enemies now, they're rivals. And apparently he just got sick, like Jimmy got sick and he couldn't come to the wedding, and that's all that was.
Although it's always so weird seeing like Jimmy have friends, because it's always like super awkward. But again, that's because it's a camera and Jimmy has to be there. Okay, you know what? Let's not talk about MrBeast again. I don't want to put him on our thumbnail again.
Yeah, no, we're putting monkey.
So on Wukong.
Hell yeah.
Helldivers exists. And
oh my god, yeah, that game exists. I mean, Mattimu hasn't been talking about it for like a few months. He also forgot.
He couldn't play it. He couldn't play it for a few months. That's
actually, yeah. I mean, he didn't play it last month when he was back home.
Yeah.
He didn't even play it.
So
he was like,
3 months
the new update. Oh, that's cool. All before.
A black hole.
yeah, basically that's all he was. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, that's enough for the day. That's enough for the year. I mean, the game fell off really, really bad. Like,
Because it's repetitive.
It's boring.
Because it's no.
I mean, it is boring. Come on.
It's super fun, but it's not boring. It's boring because it's repetitive. Because you do the same stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So it's like, I've been like, I can't wait for there to be a third enemy type because they clearly are setting up a third enemy type, but
actually.
Or fourth, because there is like
robot aliens and
because I think the third one is I actually not even gonna say because I thought I must have jammed it, but there is like obvious because there's like the map is set up in like 4 sectors.
Oh yeah.
And the one is like Terminites and the other one is the automatons, and it's obvious that these ones are grabbed. Like there's gonna be something.
Yeah, there will be something, but the gameplay is like, although if they put a new enemy type, it's gonna be cool for 2 hours. Yeah. And then when you get enough of it, like if there's if you have to do all the same objectives, and even if they put all the same objectives and stuff, it's still the same game. It's still the same game, and people got like too hyped for it. They got the hype was unreal when the game released, and then now it's like, wow, just like Pal World, I'm
all Pal World exists. Oh, okay, to be fair, I think that was more of a because there was like the whole thing with the Pokemon suing them.
Yeah, and oh my god, Pal World was AI generated. The game was AI
made. That as well, yeah.
That was also a thing, and the game was like popping like 1.5 million concurrent players and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Wukong had 2.2 mil in the same time.
Nope.
I checked and I was like, holy.
Second largest, I believe.
Yeah, second largest, I think.
I think is it PUBG or something?
Or Boner's Gate. I don't know.
Boner's Gate.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah. But a problem with Helldivers is because it is like a co-op game. It's not like a PvP type where you can like there's like Call of Duty. You can always kind of like progress. There's always a challenge.
Yeah. There is a wall to this game. Yeah, Call of Duty is basically like you can play it for months and you can't come to like. What is the max level? 1250?
1250, I think.
1250, yeah.
But like, and even if you reach it, like you can still play because you will have a different experience because every time, not even Call of Duty, like I don't know, fucking Battlefield, which I'm like downloading now as well, and Overwatch and stuff, because there's always new different types of players, and you will always have kind of like.
Although Overwatch is also very like. Repetitive.
The first thing I don't like with Overwatch is because enemies like you don't have any satisfaction in killing anybody. Half the time I can't even tell if I killed somebody because like there is like a really low sound cue when you kill him, but it gets mistaken because there's like effects everybody like the ninja dude is throwing stars
and there are a bunch of shit like in Call of Duty. They have like, oh, this kill you kill that, you
Halo that. Like the multi-kill, mega kill tastic.
Yeah, basically it's like that, but it's made of but it's more like in a Korean niche where everything is flashing and has a different color. I don't know if you've ever played a Korean MMO. It's basically impossible to see the game because the overlay is the UI is the biggest enemy of Korean MMOs.
Did you see any like Stellar Blade gameplay?
I've seen one clip.
Oh yeah.
When you're going down the down the ladders.
Knew it.
And I was like, and I'm like, I may get like my PlayStation like under my bed. I may dust it off and just buy Stellar Blade so I can maybe play it.
Bro, no, it's the game. The English voice acting is atrocious.
Oh really?
It's so bad because it's
just like in Wukong.
That's what I got reminded of it. But the visuals, holy moly! There's this one like you know what? After this, I'll play you the demo. Honka. But I'll play you the demo because there's this shot when Eve is falling to this planet and then she comes out and then she like comes out as this. I can't even explain it because like she falls down and she can't get out, and then the other girl like comes up and is like, "Oh, give me your hand," and she takes her like does the whole like picking her up, but there's a shot of Eve like coming out of a pod with her hair up and explosions in the background in slow motion. It's beautiful.
What the hell? Okay, that sounds.
It's not even like hot. It's just like whoa.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this game is that you have to play it with your doors locked.
Yeah.
And my doors cannot be locked, as well as yours, as I can see.
Yeah, and all of my screens are pointed towards the door.
Yeah. That's why I have a little small screen that I got, like 16-inch, so I can like guard it with all of my body so nobody sees what I'm doing.
I can imagine my dad being like, "Hey Matt, I need you." Oh man, do you know what's also awesome? Movies. Alien Romulus. Have you seen it?
Hell no.
No. What? No. What? You don't like Alien?
No, I do like Aliens, but I don't know. I just haven't come by and see it. I'm waiting for it to come to VOD because I'm not that interested in Alien movies.
It's super
good. But I heard
good,
it's really good.
It's really good. And it's super scary.
Yeah, because it's made by the people who made Don't Breathe and other cool horror movies. So yeah,
it's almost like when you give a franchise to people who actually care, they make cool stuff. Halloween. Dang, I'm still pissed off about that.
Actually.
But Alien, and then I saw, I'm a huge Alien fan, and I saw a video that actually reminded me how cool Alien, the first two movies are, and Prometheus is also really cool.
Yeah,
although it's not,
although you don't know it's an Alien movie until.
I can't remember. Was that like not advertised as an Alien movie?
No, it was not advertised. No,
it was and then at the end it was like, oh, it actually is.
Yeah, it was a huge like I know it got people confused like a lot because it was like not your standard Alien movie.
Yeah, it's completely its own because it's a prequel like that takes place like thousands of years before.
Yeah, basically.
But it's actually kind of. Have you watched Alien Covenant, the one after Prometheus?
No.
Because it's kind of sad because people were very confused and kind of had like a mixed reaction towards Prometheus and where the story was going. Me personally, I'm on that camp, which is really disappointed they didn't go with it, because in the next movie they immediately brought aliens, xenomorphs actually, and they like basically concluded the Prometheus story, and it was super interesting though, because it was like kind of they are the engineers who created humanity, but then did they create xenomorphs? You do not know, because they apparently were like they saw humanity and wanted to like do a virus that extinct humanity, but it turned out that it like basically killed all of them. It was super interesting. Actually, that was in Alien Covenant, but yeah, it was super interesting storyline that they ended in Alien Covenant, and as I hear here in Alien Romulus, they're going into a completely third direction.
Yeah, but it's the Alien Romulus is before the first one.
Yeah, it's still technically a prequel.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen the whole timeline. Like someone put the image of a timeline on the Facebook. Yeah, I know I'm old. But
Facebook. Yeah, it goes. I think Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien Romulus, Aliens, Alien Cubed, and Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
And then Alien vs Predator, its own thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Speaking of horror movies, I've actually seen a really good horror movie yesterday.
Which one?
The Longlegs.
Oh, you watched Longlegs?
Yeah.
Is it actually good? Because people said it was amazing.
It was not as amazing as people were saying,
fair.
But it was very fucking good. In the year when there's a lot of horror movies going on, especially this year.
Did you see Maxine?
Yeah, I did Maxine. I've seen it like a few days ago. Anyway, the Longlegs is a great movie. It has a creepy ass atmosphere. It has really cool jump scares. It has Nicolas Cage.
So it is Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it is Nicolas Cage.
He's Longlegs.
He's the killer. It is.
Whoa, he's the killer! No, don't spoil.
It's basically they finally found a good niche movies for Nicolas Cage. Acting.
Trash film.
Not even trash film. He's always acting weird psychopaths.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Every time he's playing weird psychopaths, he's doing an amazing job. Especially when he did like. Example, this movie, when he played himself in the movie like Massive Talent.
Yeah, Massive Talent.
When he played the, what is it called? When he's finding the motorcycle gang. That was also an amazing, Mandy. That movie banged.
You know,
Colors Out of Space. Those 4 movies, he played like complete weirdos, and he did a Pig
as well, but also is Pig the one where he sells weapons?
No.
But the one
that's the Lords of War.
That one also technically is a psychopath there as well.
Yeah, he won an Oscar for that.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
He has an Oscar?
He has an Oscar for that movie, yeah.
You know what? He deserves it because Nicolas Cage is one of those amazing actors that just has shitty ass films.
But latest movies of his are fucking amazing. There is one movie. I don't remember what the name of the movie actually is. It's about a professor, university professor that is he has a basic ass life. He goes to work, he comes home to his wife, and blah blah blah. And apparently people start telling him that they dream of him, that he comes up in everyone's dreams. And he came up into newspaper that everyone is dreaming of him, but he's always doing something very evil in their dreams. He's always killing them in their dreams.
That's so weird.
It's a fucking awesome movie. It's an awesome movie with a very weird to bad ending. It's the bad ending, it's weird ending. Like, I don't like the ending, but the ending is...
Okay, fair.
It makes sense, but it's like...
Did Nicolas Cage also have that movie where he, can see the future and then numbers and he has to, stop a train from being decommissioned? I think that's also his, kind of movie. He can see a date, or he sees, important dates, or either when people are gonna die or something like that.
Wait, isn't that Source Code with the Jake Gyllenhaal?
Is that Jake Gyllenhaal?
When he's stopping the train from the...
Okay, that's
he's attached to the wires when...
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
I can't
He's trying to stop the train from being exploded by a terrorist or something.
I can't remember. I just know that there's this cool... I never watched the movie. I just know there's a cool premise.
Yeah, I think that's a Source Code. I'm not really sure.
Could be.
But fun fact about Source Code, actually, and Jake Gyllenhaal. That is, when I was in 6th grade, when I was actually starting my... No, in the 7th grade, when I was actually starting my whole film watching journey and learning about films and stuff, that was actually the first movie I've seen in that cycle of watching movies.
So this is the first movie you went out of your way to see?
Yes.
Wow, that's actually... That's I love Jake Gyllenhaal so much.
Not that I went out of my way to watch it, but for example, today I say, okay, I start watch more movies. I start to learn about movies, and the first movie I watch was Source Code.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
I fucking
That's
love
why you like Far From Home, Not Homecoming.
That's right. I don't know, man. I don't know. I like Far From Home way more. I mean, I'm a Mysterio dick sucker. I love a Mysterio in every form.
You're a Mysterio dick sucker and Jake Gyllenhaal dick rider.
Hell, exactly. Because I love Mysterio as a villain, as a Spider-Man villain. He's fucking amazing. I love him in both games and comics. And then when Far From Home came, I was like, yeah, Mysterio. Booyaka 619. Rey Mysterio. And anyway,
I love how when Far From Home was coming out, some people are actually convinced they made him a hero.
Wait, really?
Some people were genuinely like, oh man, he's cool. Because in trailers he was like, oh, I'm here to help you, Peter. Well, at least we have a cool title now that are technical difficulties. But thank you so much for watching this episode. We're gonna have to cut it here, unfortunately.
Cut it short a bit.
Want to say something to the audience?
Next time I'll bring another spare battery. Spare battery. I have to buy myself a battery. All the way when I bought the fucking camera, I wanted to get myself a spare battery, but I couldn't get myself to order one. But now I will.
Thank you so much for watching, and the Campfire offline.